Okay, enemy cruise missile subs and attack subs preparing to sail within 72 hours. Imperative, these SSGNs are sunk. Green 10. We're gonna have to go back to base. I need some torps. I think we can make it. Oh, green 10 right by here. Okay. Close to home. If that's them in green 11 right there, I'm gonna shit a brick. I don't think it's them. Rearm and repair there, dude. Crank it up. Ink as the way. Brief. Just double check. Green 10. Gonna hide here behind Torshaven. Is that them? Is that them? I'm gonna say that's them. No, we're gonna have to go with them. Usually the objective like hangs on the map a bit longer, but it wasn't obvious that any of them were. You know, I'm gonna be upset if it was that one that zipped in right before I got to base there. Oh yeah, that guy must. Yeah, they were shitting bricks. Strong duck, strong layer. Yeah, lots of boats leaving port kind of stuff. Yeah, I wanted to turn that debug mode on so I could see the target boat, but I just wanted to see what that was like before I tried it on stream. I guess I could just check in a break real quick, but now we'll do this. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Got a new highball. Cheers. Thank you, Zozo Down Under. Half the time I forget. I think it's like a third of the time I forget, and 2/3 of the time I don't even look. All right, 295. Hawk Predator, how's it going?
On sonar, lost contact. Last bearing 295. Contact faded.
There you go. That time actually. I actually read it out that time. Oh, I gotta record some more Sea Power voiceover. There's a lot more voiceover in Sea Power. Banged out the Cold Waters lines in like an afternoon. I spent 3 different days or so recording Sea Power lines. Not full days, mind you.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 332. Designated Sierra 1.
Fishing boat. Andijan.
Con sonar, Sierra 1.
Why does that one? Why does Trawler and Andijan look so damn familiar? Alright, I'm gonna say let's get beneath this layer. Let's get beneath this layer, it's pretty shallow. Head over to 295.
Come left to 295. Helm I.
A voice much like my own indeed. Decide the Navy wasn't free when you watched a grown man complain about ice cream. You know what? He was looking forward to that ice cream. He wasn't having a good time. That was the only thing getting him through the day.
Con sonar, lost contact.
I, of course, am speculating, but that would be my head canon.
Contact faded.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
We got any turd muffins? Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 3 knots.
2 knots seems to be a sweet spot for good sonar performance. What's the 2 knots? We gotta eke out another dB.
2 knots, maneuvering aye. Con maneuvering, making turns for 2 knots.
Ice cream aboard U.S. ships. Yeah, there used to be like a whole, for like Marines on the islands, there used to be like a whole ship that would just make nothing but ice cream. I saw it on, what's his face? Max Miller? He's a guy who makes historical food on YouTube. Actually made the ice cream. My fiance and I did. It was good. It was ice cream. Maybe it's not Max Miller. What is his name?
Con, dive at 250 feet, dive high.
It is Max Miller. Tasting history with Max Miller. Okay, we are clear here. Let's do it.
Come. Make turns for 1 0.
It's pretty noisy out here. Let's
for 1.
Let's get a giddy up going here.
Maneuvering aye. Con, helm, steady course.
I got 2 Mark 45s in the tubes. That is fine, I think. Maybe we'll just do 1. Because that's like a more of a sneak attack kind of weapon. You got to keep that wire.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Which I guess, I mean, which means sometimes I guess the wire will just snap on launch. And then you're just
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
SOL.
Make turns for 2 knots. Maneuvering aye.
It seems like every military kind of has like that one thing that they provide for their troops for morale.
Con sonar.
And World War II was
contact
ice cream
bearing 2,
for American
7,
troops.
7 designated Sierra 2.
Sub. Echo, hello. Yes, okay, we got the...
2 knots.
Just got lucky, we got the group.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Probably has some friends.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Spraz, hello. Air Gadget. We seem to have gotten lucky today with encounters with the actual objective boats. I did not turn on the debug mode thing. Forgot to look into that. But we managed to stumble across the proper objective boats. Seemingly, we're supposed to go after some SSGNs. We got an Echo 2 here. Going to assume that this is the correct group. The 3.86 liter version of gallon. No debug. I wanted to see what it looked like before I turned it on live on stream. For some reason I forgot to look into that, but I managed to look into all the sonar stuff. I might make like a little like collection of tweaks for this and release it, like my green tube. Let's see if I can't renumber the tubes properly. that overlay maps. There's just some small tweaks. I think that could be fun to release. Okay, I know, well, I guess I don't know, but I'm fairly certain CR2 is going to have some friends out here.
Make turns for 7 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Two tubs of ice cream a minute, yeehaw. Okay, we got a good solution on CR2. We can get closer to CR2 and see if they got any friends. So the advantage to the Mark 37 is that it is very quiet torpedo. People can't really hear it. I feel like if I launch one of these Mark 45s, everyone's gonna be like, yeah, what was that? Depth 1,000 feet on the Mark 37. 984 feet on the Mark 45. Is that? That's an odd number. I don't think that's a metric thing. Metric conversion. Oh, it is a metric conversion. That's 300 meters. Okay. Lard, crushed ice, and flavoring. Blah. See how there's greenish bubbles near the same. Oh, they're green? Those bubbles are green? I always thought they were just like light blue. Yeah, I think that's supposed to represent the layer. That's a Tom Clancy SSN video game homage. But they're not as, it was a much more clear-cut line of bubbles in that game. Here's a little more vague as to whether or not you're seeing a layer or just some bubbles.
Make turns for 8 knots. Maneuvering aye. Make turns for 9 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Yeah, and Tom Clancy SSN, there used to be like 2 different layers. They would have 2 layers in that game. I guess probably just for gameplay purposes. I don't think there's generally 2 layers. They'd have one like about here, and then they'd have another one. Oh, I don't know. Maybe 800 or 900 feet. Oh, let's take a look at this Echo 2. These weird Hotel Echo November hull forms. The hen boats. I don't know why they don't have a hotel in this game. Was hotel already decommissioned by this point? They have a Yankee. Hotel class. Hotel is the K-19 class, by the way. Yeah, they were still around. I guess I just didn't model them. What a piece of crap. What, the Echo? No, there weren't very many hotels. Were there very many Yankees? I'm not sure. I imagine a Yankee... Well, no, not imagine. I would not see a Yankee until the final mission. That's a final mission boat. Zozo Down Under says, will there be a noisier acoustic environment in modern naval warfare? Like being able to listen to biologic whales krill. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, a big thing they're doing is using like world like shipping data to like simulate actual shipping lanes, which will be cool for sure. Be noisy near those shipping lanes. 30 Yankees. Oh wow. Yes, one was lost indeed. There's a movie about it. I think that was also a case of bad CGI. They show the subs colliding at like 50 knots speed or something. It's like horribly sped up. Even though the boats didn't collide. Oh, we're in them baffles, huh? Okay. Let's take another listen here. You got any friends out here?
Make turns for 2 knots. Maneuvering aye.
I wish you could see the brief in the mission. I'm just trying to like remember if they were like, if it was like certain there'd be escort boats or it was like just likely.
Turns for 2 knots.
It's hard to tell with these loud environments. I think that last mission was like 80s, or was it more like 96 even? dB. Okay, well it seems pretty clear. So yeah, let's secure from this. And let's bear down on our target here.
0 knots. Maneuvering
We're gonna try the Mark 45.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 10 knots.
The optronic mast. Oh, the photonics mast. Yeah, dog. Yeah, the night vision in dangerous waters is so bad looking. I don't know why they couldn't just put some kind of like noisy graininess on it.
Con, helm, steady course.
But yeah, it's just supposed to like rain this weekend a lot, so fiance and I aren't going anywhere this weekend, so I'm just gonna hang out and work on videos. Last weekend we went to Salem, Massachusetts, which was fun. Fun to go there. Lots of a lot of goth chicks. So if you're into goth chicks, go to Salem, Massachusetts at Halloween time. What did night vision look like in dangerous waters? It was really just like a green. It kind of just made everything green from like the normal visual look. It was obviously, it was like a,
Sonar new contact
ooh,
bearing.
it was like a different skin on everything, but it was really just like green.
Knots. Maneuvering
Didn't have any graininess like night vision has. Sierra 3, hello, hello.
Making turns for 5 knots.
Victor.
Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as submerged submarine.
Is Victor 1 still Shuka, or was that Victor 3? Using scopes as boomerang. I still don't know why they called it Kula Shuka B. Like, it's a completely different boat. Like, Victor 2 being Shuka B would make more sense to me. Okay, so the Victor class is Project 671 Yorsh, 67 RT Siomga, and Project 671 RTM/RTMK Shuka. Victor 1, Victor 2, Victor 3, respectively. Yeah, I don't know why they made a Kula Shuka B. But it's also Project 971, so that's interesting too. It's like the same number, but just different first digit. Spending more times in baffles than a grinder user. Oh my god. Optronic photonic. I've never heard it called optronic. The periscope if it's optical, and a photonics mast if it's digital. To my understanding. Damn, Sierra 3 is turning and burning. He's just doing donuts over there. Oh, and then he just canned it. I'll stop. I'm gonna lose him. How bizarre. We'll use Mark 30. Well, the Victor 3 doesn't have any better torpedoes. We'll use this Mark 45 on the
Make turns for
the old
1,
Echo here.
0
I want to try it out.
Maneuvering eye. Con maneuvering, making turns for 10 knots.
Maybe when we get a little closer to turn it in to match Echo 2's course here, we'll check up on Sierra 3 there. Range, 5,000 yards. Yeah, let's take a peek here.
Quiet.
Make turns for 2 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Make depth 400 feet. Dive eye.
Optronics abroad. Oh, okay. What does optronic mean? I mean, I know it means a digital periscope, but it sounds like a weird portmanteau of things.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 2 knots.
Would be neat if the mast blew high pressure air across the surface to clear away water on lenses. I don't know what they do with that. But in modern naval warfare, there will be a mode where you can raise the photonics mast and it will just like quickly swirl around and take like 6 pictures and then just like lower again. And then you can just like look at them on the big screen in the control room there. Optical electronics, okay. Photonics is a weird name. It doesn't it does not convey properly that it's like a digital periscope. It's like a periscope deals with photons too. More so, in fact, I would say. Because you're getting the actual photons from outside. The Virginia, it has to be converted to an electrical signal first. Okay, CR3 was just had to get some energy out, and now he's just chilling.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Con, dive at 400 feet. Dive aye.
Come left to 235. Helm aye.
Enemy seagull stole my chips. It's a ballsy seagull.
Con, helm, steady course.
Yeah, good old seagulls. Rats, flying rats of the sea. Rats of the sea. Something. Oh, Mike missed. Thanks for following. It's 20 minutes ago. I wonder if there's some way to get both Twitch and YouTube stream notifications. Right now it's like an either or situation. I got it set up for YouTube. I know Twitch has some kind of like free stream add-ons for like emotes and points and all that. I gotta look into one of those finally. Get to that this weekend. Got Slingshot 1 and Slingshot 2 ready to fire on seagulls. Let's take a listen for Mr. Victor
Wake
again.
shift for ultra quiet.
Make turns for 2 knots. Maneuvering aye.
I'm assuming Echo had to surface to launch its cruise missiles, given the exhaust cutouts that look like they make a lot of noise hydrodynamically. Nothing from Sierra 3, huh? Just chilling like a villain.
Turns for 2 knots.
Oh my gosh, we have 15 dB of quieting on him. Goodness.
Con sonar regain
Oh, there you go.
contact on Sierra 3 bearing 287.
Just barely holding them. No? Oh, he must have turned it. He's cranking it. We're in his, no, he's not cranking it. Necessarily. Photonics mass in the background. Oh, yeah, part of a desk. I gotta put that in the closet until I get rid of it. Looks like the Restream bot is working better. Damn. It's a miracle, I guess, it can do it at all. Not sure why it's chappy. Been subscribed to my YouTube for around 10 years. Goodness me, glad to have you. Thanks for showing up. A potato cannon. No, it's a tall desk. It's an IKEA desk from like circa 10 years ago. Desk got me through college, damn it. But yeah, it's a bit of a weird design. It's got like these like big arms that go on the side, so you can't like have much hanging off the sides, but it has like shelves up top, so it's just a weird thing. Just need to get rid of it. Find a nice home for it.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con, Non-maneuvering. Making turns for 10 knots.
Oh, we're still holding Victor. Well. Now he's coming this way, huh? Oh my god, my cat just took a shit. That stinks. Alright, I'll be right back. This is pretty bad. And we're back. Save what? The cat turds? It's still in the basement. It's still decaying. I wanted to try and get like a some kind of Geiger counter or whatever. Scintillator, whatever the name for him is, but there are like some cheap ones you can get on eBay, and then like good ones are like $100 or so. I was like, eh. Kind of gave up on trying to make a video about that. But yeah, I gotta wait till like early November. Throw them out. That's like the 10 half-life 0.1% of the iodine 131 left. Yeah, that torpedo is the Mark 37. So the key to countering those Novembers is to get the Mark 45 here, which was a nuclear torpedo, but in the game it's got a conventional warhead. 40 knots, wire guided, but you gotta kind of like sneak up on people to really use it well. Not gonna be good in a firefight, because as soon as the wire goes away, I think it's like manual steering only. I've never used one in the game, so we're gonna find out, I think. Maybe not in this mission that Victor's close by. Let's kind of try and pop
Come
out
left to 1
away from this Victor here a little bit. Yeah, I'm sure like the legit quality assurance scintillators, Geiger counters, whatever you want to call them, are probably thousands of dollars, and then they get those inspected every so often, and there's paperwork and everything. It's the whole thing.
Con, helm.
Quality
steady course.
assurance. Zozo Down Under says, was it Mark 38s with beefed up warhead sizes? Which are those? I'm in nuclear. Quality assurance is my life. I've spent like the past like 2 weeks doing a bunch of quality assurance work. It's important stuff, but it's not what I signed up for. Getting FPS dips. Trying to kick it a little wide from this Victor here. Not too worried about the Victor. He still just has set 65s. Soviet ASW torpedoes are pretty impotent at this point in time. God, that sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, I don't deal too much on that quality assurance side of things, like the shop side where they're building things and procurement of materials and calibrating tools and all that. I don't deal with that kind of stuff. But in a course I took on quality assurance for packaging, I did find out that torque wrenches are generally only valid for 80% of the span. So if you have like a 10 foot-pound to 120 foot-pound torque wrench, it might be like, oh, I don't know, from like 21 to 109 foot-pounds is really where it's accurate.
Come right to 245 Helm I.
You know, it's funny that you say it would probably cost more to get it through calibration than to throw it away and buy a new one, because that tends to happen with like torque wrenches and stuff. Once they get like out of a warranty period, I think they tend to just throw them away, get new ones. Vostok Gundam, hello. Yeah, we're closing in on an Echo 2 here, and we got a Victor 3.
Helm, steady course.
And I'm being a little annoying at the flanks here. Thinking about trying to use a Mark 45. I think we can. The Victor 3 will get upset. We'll probably hear it and shoot at us, but I'm gonna get real nice and close to Sierra 2 here, who's pretty much just driving hot, straight, and normal. Let's try out this Mark 45. What kind of warheads it got? 225, okay. When I was playtesting my sonar changes against a Moskva, I shot a 4 torpedo spread at it, 4 Mark 16s, and 1 Mark 16 was enough to sink it. I was like, damn. Then I looked at the warhead size, it's like 960. It's like, holy crap. Which I think is pounds. I don't think it's kilos. But yeah, 1 Mark 16. The first one sunk that Moskva. The second one hit, the other 2 missed. Speaking of torque wrenches, I was having a sway bar end link nut on my car getting loose, because it's like I'm trying to, all my stuff to get the car in the air is at my parents' place in New York, so I'm just trying to crawl under my car to tighten this bolt. It's hard to when you don't have a lot of leverage, but I think I got it cranked good the other day, so it shouldn't come loose anymore. Yeah, doing QA for nuclear airplanes is one thing where you need like traceability, but shade tree mechanic, it's definitely not as important. Guess it depends. If you're working on like an engine, yeah, you probably want a pretty good torque wrench. Anyone waiting for Sea Power to see animation of the torpedo tubes missiles? I'm curious to see what Sea Power is going to be like. I didn't really like Fleet Command a lot, but maybe that's just because that was an old game. But I'm curious to see how Sea Power will be. Yeah, I mean, modern cars need such little maintenance. I'm working on my car, it's generally just to install a fun part. Like, if I gotta flush the brakes, I go to the shop. Alignment, of course, go to the shop. Been there, done that. It's crazy because like I think my car does not have any service interval for like manual transmission fluid. When my old Subaru was like every 30,000 miles. And then like the coolant on my car is like 120,000 miles when it was like 30,000 miles on my old Subaru as well. Spark plugs were 72,000 miles when it was also 30,000 miles on my old Subaru. You know, I'm very behind on my C-Power lore, even though I am recording the voiceover for it. I did not see like the subsim interview. Maybe I think I saw some of the trailers or gameplay videos, but it's just been like, that was probably like close to a year ago when I saw that kind of stuff. It's taken its time, which is fine, but it's just just been a while since I've seen a lot of the stuff for it. Yeah, those Subaru transmissions were pretty, those WRX transmissions from like the 02, 07 era. Yeah, not that great. STI transmissions were good. I'm not sure about newer than 07 WRXs because I frankly stopped paying much attention to it at that point. It's so weird to see like 2008 like Subaru Foresters or Imprezas, because I was like very into them back in the day, and I remember when they were new, and now they're like 15-year-old cars. It's like, jeez, it's crazy, man. My old Subaru was NA, so I really didn't have any issue with, or I didn't have any worry about my transmission. Oh, that's good, Gamers Unite. Good to get that shock of something last second, but then sorting it out. Good to hear. I loved how like Subaru got like hatchbacks for the STI. I like that STI hatchback a lot, but then they got rid of it. It's like, no, keep the STI hatchback. That thing's great. My car right now is a hatchback. I got a 2017 Mazda 3 hatchback. Almost pulled the trigger on a Forester back in the Navy days. Ooh, 2000s Forester too. Those are the nice looking ones. ...2021 Mazda 3 hatch. Nice. I like the look of the new ones. I like the all-wheel drive. I like the turbo. I don't like the lack of a manual. I don't know why they got rid of manual. That doesn't make sense to me. Mazda's all about like the driving experience kind of branding. I don't know why they got rid of manual. It was one of those things where I got 2017, which I think was like the last year of its generation. Maybe 2018 was, and then the new ones like 2018, 2019 onwards, I'm like, damn, they look slick. I like mine. Not to say I don't like mine, but those new ones have a nice little slickness to them. I got the 2.0 liter. Wish I'd gotten the 2.5, but you know, my situation was different back then. 2.0 was more in my price range.
Make turns for 8 knots. Maneuvering aye.
A V6 Dodge Challenger. Ooh, those Challengers. You know, a year and a half ago, I was in Chicago for a training course for work, and that's when, like, I somehow got, like, some glitch in the algorithm for the rental car online, because I was able to get a SRT8 Challenger for the same price as, like, a Ford Focus. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to get the SRT8 Challenger. And I was like, you know, as I got to it in the rental lot in Chicago, I was like, oh, there's no way this is going to be. Well, I don't think I knew it was an SRT8. Or no, sorry, it wasn't SRT8, it was an RT. I didn't know it was an RT when I rented it. I thought it was a V6. So when I started up, it just goes like boom, like V8. I was like, oh my God, I got a Hemi. It was awesome. That was an amazing car to drive. I liked that a lot. It was automatic, of course. It's a rental, but probably the most powerful car I've ever driven. I haven't driven many powerful cars, but that was definitely powerful. ...2022 Mustang. You know, I like those Mustangs. They look nice. My dream car is a Mazda RX-7, 93 to 95, but they're kind of hard to get, kind of expensive. Maybe someday I'll get one. I think at first I'm going to go for like a 98 to 01 Impreza. Those are kind of rare and hard to get too, so I'm not sure. I want to get some kind of project car at some point, but I don't want to kill myself over it either in terms of like money spent on it. Sometimes I wonder if I shouldn't make my current car like a project car, and then just because I don't commute anymore. I work from home, but things to figure out when I get a house that I actually have like a garage at. Don't have that at the moment. Tharshi Blues, 3,000 yards. Oh, sorry, Victor won 3,000 yards. How close are we? Oh, we are close. Okay. So is CR3. What are we gonna do here? Excuse me. Excuse me again. Oh, you got a 2014, 2015 Mazda 3, huh? I think my 2017 was the first year of the refresh. Tweaked the look a little bit. I can like notice the slight differences on the earlier 2014, and I definitely like the refresh of the 2017 better. One of my buddies has a project car and he hates himself. Well, the project car would be only the project car. I would keep the Mazda 3 as the reliable daily. The project car would just, if it doesn't work, fine. I don't need it for anything. It can sit in the garage. But no, I do plan to get it. It's not going to be my only car. By no means would I do it as my only car. Okay, what do I want to do? I just want to shoot Sierra 2. Is Sierra 3 going to get aroused by that launch? I don't think I'm going to do the Mark 45 because the Victor 3, excuse me. Sierra 3 is definitely going to hear the Mark 45 launch. It may not hear the Mark 37 launch. So let's try it out here. I'm going to shoot a port tube and a starboard tube and then save a starboard for Victor 1 if we need it here.
Come right to 261.
I can very well go and just shoot Victor 1. Maybe I could. I think Echo 2 may be less likely to hear it than Victor 1 here. Echo 2's got the Phoenix 32 passive, 35 on the Victor 1. Sonar's not much worse. Let's see what happens. Is Victor 1 gonna figure out what happens here? Do it. Launch tube 1.
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
Nope. Didn't hear a thing. Good. That's what I was hoping for.
Come left 2.
I'm gonna come left, shoot another tube, shoot tube 2. I'm gonna shoot 2 tubes on this guy. I'm very certain this guy is probably gonna take 2 licks. 1.5 Howard drive home from Virginia. Goodness. Virginia. Can I stream the audio in the car? What?
Shoot tube 3. Aye, sir.
Come right 2. 2, 3, 4. Helm aye.
Make turns for 6 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Con sonar.
Oh
Launch
boy,
transient
heard.
From
Okay.
Sierra 3. Con sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 3.
Oh, look, the color of like that line for the torpedoes changing. I've never seen that. It's weird looking.
Con, fire control. We've lost the wire.
Just.
Con, fire control. Weapon acquired.
Make turns for
Okay, those
9
torpedoes are
knots.
fine. They're not gonna
Maneuvering
not
aye.
miss.
Come
Make turns for 20 knots.
Con sonar. We are cavitating.
Con, fire control.
Con sonar. No longer cavitating.
Oh, I'm in the baffles of Echo 2. I can cavitate. Cavitate all you want. It's fine.
6 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Passing 600 feet.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3.
Passing 700 feet. Make depth 800 feet. Dive aye. Passing 800 feet.
I hate how they don't like snap right out of it. They're also like very sluggish with their
Con, fire control.
Con sonar lost contact.
Ballast,
Sierra
depth
2.
control.
Last bearing 2.
con helm. Steady course.
Con, fire control. Weapon countermeasure homing.
How do you get a... Oh, we heard that torpedo. Didn't hear the other torpedoes. That's when he hears my torpedo.
Con sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 3.
I got a hit.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3. Last bearing 299. Contact is in the baffles.
I was streaming the audio in the car. You're talking to Gamers Unite. I gotcha. I gotcha, Zozo down under. Sorry for my... I like just being silly. Obviously silly with my Australian accent.
Come left 2. 0, 2, 4. Helm aye.
Con sonar regained contact.
Yeah, I'm not...
on
Tychosis,
Sierra
I'm not really
3,
worried about the
bearing
launch transient as much per se
291.
as just like the Mark 37s are quiet because they go like
Con sonar regained
19
contact
knots
on Sierra
or
2,
something.
bearing
17 knots
247.
before they're acquired.
Con helm.
Before they
Steady
activate,
course.
and then like the Mark 45 goes like 40 knots, so like he's gonna hear the Mark 45. And it's like, I'm assuming it's a gas engine, whereas the Mark 37's electric, so it's more from, not more from, it's all from that perspective, really.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Welcome it, mate. Crikey. Eric Steinhoff, hello. Shift AC bus frequencies of 59.5. VB, what is that? Vegemite? Okay, well, we got Sarah too. In the bag. In the bag. Where are these torpedoes?
Come left.
Sorry, I'm gonna stop.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Make depth 550 feet. Dive aye.
Victoria Bitter.
Maneuvering, making turns for 15 knots.
Is he all... He's going pretty fast. Let's try this Mark 45 business.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Come left.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con, maneuvering.
We're
Make
gonna
turns
do
for
it.
10 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Oh my god, I'm not used to launching a fast torpedo in 68. Goodness gracious. I hope this wire doesn't snap. Launched a little prematurely. Alright, so how does this thing work? Turn this on. Why are we going shallow? Why are we going shallow? Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. Well, excuse me.
Dive at 550 feet, dive high.
We got just about 60 knots of closure, dear. 60 knots of closure, gosh darn. Well, now we got 60 knots of closure. That steep dive was not 60 knots of closure. But shrimp on the babby. If he keeps up this 20 knots, he's not going to hear this torpedo. Okay, there you go. I think he heard it. Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the 45 man. Oh, this is brilliant. Why have I never used these before? We just got to keep this wire.
Con sonar, Sierra 2.
This guy's
is
wearing a wire.
cavitating.
Oh, we're completely off the rails at this point. Now I'm quoting Simpsons gangsters. Can't really buy Fosters in Australia. You can get some big cans of Fosters here in the States. Some 20-ounce cans or something. But they're like not typical tall boy cans. They're kind of more keg-shaped. A little more stout, rotund, big-boned. Oh, what's the range on this thing? I hope this thing doesn't like run out of wire. I think it's like kind of a short range on these things, like 5 miles, but if he turns into it, acts like a big dummy dum-dum, I will take it. Come on, turn on in there. 7 knots closure. Let's do it. Here we go. Why are you turning that way? And kaboom. Oh, he's not dead? Goodness. Still alive.
Come left to 243, helm aye.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
I'll use the old Mark 37 here.
Con, helm, steady course.
Oh, it's a different Mark 37. I was like, why can't I steer this thing? Some other Mark 37 I shot a while ago. How is he still going 32 knots? He got hit. I think I'm just gonna like maybe call this a a wrap. Secure that flooding. Well, he can actually chase me down, so we may have to dispel with him here. We get hit with the torpedo, shouldn't make full steam anymore. Is he just like completely unaware of like depth control? No, I think he secured his flooding. He got shallow and secured his flooding. And it's just zippity doo dah. Full steam in it. So we're gonna use this Mark 45 on him. Because this Mark 37 is not gonna catch up unless he does something grossly dumb and like turns into me here. I need to turn in.
Come left to
Speaking of turning in.
5, helm aye.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Con, helm, steady course.
Con, maneuvering. Making turns.
Yeah, people
for
say the double
5
hulled thing would have
knots.
helped like Soviet subs out. It's not really what it's meant for. I mean, maybe, but I'm skeptical. Maybe certain lightweight torpedoes, but like a heavyweight torpedo hits you, I don't care about 2 or 3 feet of standoff distance. It's gonna do something bad to your boat. The unarmed torpedoes, yeah, we've seen that. There's photos of Soviet boats with torpedoes sticking out of the double hull. Training torpedoes. I think like lightweight torpedoes were like shaped charges anyway to deal with that. Just punch on through. Or I heard that some lightweight American torpedo had a shaped charge on it. I have a solution on this thing, but I can't see it. Oh, I'm on the wrong frickin' torpedo. That's why. Am I wasting my time? I think so. Let's just launch this Mark 45 here.
Come left to 126, helm aye.
Before he gets too far away.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Come left to 110, helm aye.
Make turns for 9 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 9 knots.
Let's just turn that on. Get it pinging.
Con, helm, steady course.
Oh, hello, I see you there. The Mark 37 hasn't acquired yet? That's so bizarre. Oh, we got it's completely oblivious. We got a good intercept. It looks like he's sinking at like this levelness here, but here we go. Kaboom!
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing.
Alright, we're just gonna send this thing off to infinity.
Contact breaking up.
I know there's like a cut wire button. Where is that? I thought there was like a purpose cut wire button. Just like look like some wire cutters. I don't know where that is. Did I get rid of it? Wish I could just shut it down.
Come left.
All right,
0,
let's get out of here.
0. Helm aye. Come.
Make turns for 2.
I still have that wire? Okay, there you go. I was like, wow, that's incredible.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready. Con, torpedo room, tube 2
Yeah,
ready.
modern torpedoes seem very scary. 0 day hello. I think it's a mod for a shutdown. If so, point me to it because I want it. I would like to shut down torps if I still have a wire and I don't need them anymore. All right, leave combat. Sunken sunk. Cha-ching. Foxtrots again. Blue 41 again. Didn't I just do that mission? All right, well, I think this is a good place to stop the stream. Blue 41. Are you the only one out here? I am the only one out here. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll stop it there. Oh, I enjoy those Mark 45s. I could slap myself for not using them sooner. Excuse me. Very good for them nuke boats. They got some speed under their wings. I don't know what speed under their wings means, but yeah, good. I like them. Good. You can only carry 2. Only 2 of them, though, for some reason. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. And as always, good hunting.